If you were watching the Super Bowl today, and let's face it, who wasn't? I was listening to it, and of course I heard about something called a Raffleburger. I kept hearing it over and over and over again. What's on a Raffleburger anyway? Does anybody know? Be curious. I, of course, watched the Super Bowl for ... the commercials. And one of the commercials happened to be promoting .co domains. Now, I'm not going to name any names. GoDaddy. In fact, you could save money at GoDaddy at go.tagjag.com/GoDaddy. Either way, these .co domains are all the rage. In fact, I went downstairs. My dad happens to be visiting with my mom. They've been here for the past few weeks, which would explain why the live feed is being trumpeted with 8-bit music, because I keep the stream muted as people may walk in and out, and we may be talking about private things, things that kids normally talk about with parents, like drugs, the prescription drugs that the parents now have to take. Either way, .co domains. My dad says, oh, should I get one? Why? I think they're .useless. I mean, granted, yes, you could use a .co domain for anything, but .co is about as interesting as .info. I mean, yeah, there's a trend that took off. So many people wasted so much money on .info domains. At the end of the day, what do people think about first? Now, in terms of domains, something .what? I'm asking the chat room right now. Something .boring? That's not even a TLD, dude. Thank you, .com. So .com. So if anything, I think .co is going to get a bad reputation for hijackers or squatters, people who would register a domain .co and expect that you would go there when you meant to be going to .com. I think it's a big problem. In fact, I think DNS providers like OpenDNS or even Google's DNS, although I think Google to a lesser degree, would or should have a toggle like OpenDNS has right now for .cm domains. Like I could type in google.cm, and I'm sorry, my desk was kind of squeaking there. And if I was using OpenDNS DNS servers, and I've talked about that before, and it's a nice service and everything, it would automatically redirect me to the website .com instead of the website .cm. And I think the same thing is going to happen with the .co domains. I don't think we're going to see any useful .co domains. Moreover, when people see a .co on a website or let's say on a business card, they're going to think it's a typo. They're going to automatically go to .com. Now, I don't have anything against the country of Colombia. Nothing against them whatsoever. But I just think that gobbling up .co domains is just a waste of money. Unless, of course, you're into hijacking, that kind of traffic. I mean, legitimately, of course, if you own the .co, but it's likely going to be a lot of typo traffic. I would not spend any time, money, or attention into promoting a .co domain. Certainly not over a .org or a .net, the three primary TLDs that are out there at this point. Even .tv would be better. Or if you come up with some creative .me extension, but the .co is too close to a .com, or the catastrophic mistakes with .cm. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. Has anybody else out there thought the same thing that I do, or are you thinking it now? Am I the only one who thinks it's just useless? I don't know why they were making a big push for .co. I mean, ultimately, yeah, you could promote it, but I think everyone's going to be thinking .com from here until the foreseeable future. I just think you could just skip .co. If I'm wrong, well, I don't think it's likely because it's just my opinion, but you're welcome, of course, to disagree. Just like all those .info domain owners disagreed when I said that .info is nothing but junk. Well, I guess the market will prove me right or wrong with, I guess that opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Just like my family.